Big event coming up this weekend in Williamson, and it marks a milestone in West Virginia, too. Our friend Butch Hiles is with us to talk about an MMA event coming to town. Butch, thanks a lot for coming in.
Thank you.
Also one of the fighters that you're going to be able to see if you go down to watch all of them, Billy Ayash. Thanks for coming in.
Pleasure.
And, of course, one of your featured fighters right here, Butch.
Yes, one of our feature fighters, Logan.
Logan's with us, too, making a special guest appearance. Butch, tell us about the MMA fights coming to Williamson. This is the first time it's ever happened in the state, right?
Correct. This is going to be the first sanctioned MMA event in the history of West Virginia. It's going to be a big event. It's January 7th, 2012, so it'll be, kicking off the new year right down in Williamson, West Virginia at the Williamson Fieldhouse, which is supposed to seat around 4,500 to 6,000 people, so it should be packed. It's going to be a good event.
Wasn't that long ago that you were just rallying to get these kinds of events to happen in the state?
Correct. Just last year, at the beginning of last year, during the legislative session, we made MMA legal, so this is the inaugural event, the first event. Like I said, it's really pretty much historic. So, we all fought really hard to make MMA legal, so I hope everybody shows up to support this event and all the other ones that are coming.
And you brought in some good fighters, too.
We did. We have 12 professional fights, and this is one of our fighters here, Billy Ayash, who's the former King of the Cage champion, which is a big deal.
Billy, congratulations on that. And coming back out of retirement, you said, to do this?
Absolutely. This opportunity came up, and I just couldn't say no. It's too big of an event.
What was your career like? Tell us about all your years.
Gosh, well, I started as an amateur in kickboxing
when
very
you were
young.
A teenager?
Yeah, about 15 years old. And stuck with that for quite a while. I met Butch in my early 20s. Hoist Gracie came down to a seminar, and they both said, you had some real talent. So I stuck with it, and he worked and worked and worked with me, and it just kind of grew from there. I fought all over the world. Pay-per-view 7 times, went undefeated, thankfully, and
undefeated. That's a big deal.
Yeah, it was a big roller coaster ride. A lot of ups, lots of downs.
What's your match going to be like this weekend? How's your training been like, too?
The training has been mostly stand-up. I'm more of a stand-up fighter.
Okay.
He tends to be my opponent tends to be more of a grappler. He's very big, very strong. He's about 6 feet tall, 265. I'm 253 right now, so I'm going to try to land more strikes, get him out of his game, break his focus, and if I can do that, go for another knockout.
That's the key, and a lot of people are looking at the tail of the tapes here for everybody. It's going to be good all around. What do you think for people just kind of getting into the sport? Maybe they've seen it on Spike or something like that, or watched the Ultimate Fighter competitions on TV. This is a good way to continue the fan base, right?
Correct. Since these are all professional athletes, you're looking at that caliber of athlete. Just like Billy, who's been on pay-per-view and the big show. Most of our fighters have been in some kind of big show, like Bellator, Strike Force, King of the Cage. So everybody that's fighting is a well-rounded, good fighter. So this should be, professional action at its finest.
And it's this weekend.
It's this weekend. Still plenty of tickets available. General admission especially, I think, we're doing really well, and a lot of things sold out, but you can still get in there.
Williamson Fieldhouse.
Williamson Fieldhouse.
We got it. And we have 2 tickets to give you, too. Your caller number 11 right now, 866-831-0811. Those 2 tickets are for you. Enjoy. Fellas, thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Good luck this weekend. And we're back with more for you on Fox 11's Eyewitness News this morning, right after this.